Team deathmatch.
Hello guys, thanks for watching this gameplay with Call of Duty Ghost on PlayStation 4. And this is just some sniping gameplay using the USR Sniper Rifle with okay, this is I'm sorry, I'm still in shock for what happened a couple hours ago. Come on. Anyway, I was getting home from work a couple hours ago, and then I see my pregnant neighbor next door. She's
We're in the lead.
I think 6 weeks or 2 months pregnant, but you know, she's 19 years old. She's pretty, but anyway, she's in that, you know, part of the pregnancy where when you want something, you have to have it. And she was getting out of her car with some small piece of furniture. It was like a shelving or something. It was not too heavy, but I wanted to help, and I went to her car and asked her if she needed some help, and she said yes. She's very nice, but she's kind of crazy sometimes. I don't know if you know any girls like that. I think all of them are like that. And then she was like, hey Pepe, you know when this is nocturnal by the way, but everybody calls me Pepe. She was like, hey Pepe, you know I'm pregnant, and you know I have some needs, and when I want something I have to have it, like ice cream in the middle of the night or some pizza 4 a.m. You know, stuff like that, regular stuff for a pregnant woman. And she was, hey, can I tell you something? And I was like, yeah, you know, we're friends. What can I do for you? And well, it's a favor I want to ask you, okay? And I was expecting the worst. Shit, that was a secure kill. Anyway, and she's like, baby, I wanna taste shit. I wanna eat some
Satcom
shit.
uplink enabled.
And I was like, what? Excuse me? And are you kidding? And she's like, no, seriously, I like the smell. And I was like, oh, no, please, stop, I don't want to hear that. And she's like, she's insisting, like, I want to eat shit. Seriously, I swear to God, I want to taste it. I always want to do that. And like, girl, you're crazy. Are you okay? You need to go to, you know, a psychiatrist or, you know, that kind of doctor. And she's like, no, seriously. And I was like, okay, if you want to do that, go ahead and do it. But you don't need to tell me or tell anyone. Just do it. And she's like, no, but that's the favor I want to ask you. I want to taste yours. And like, what? Are you out of your mind? And she's like, seriously, I want to taste it. And no, you're crazy. You're a crazy bitch. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And she was like, come on. I want to taste it. And are you serious? And like, yeah, but please don't tell anyone. Which I'm not doing that, by the way. I'm not telling anyone. And I was like, no, that's nasty. And she's insisting, like, come on, I even pay you if you want, but you don't have to be mean. You don't say I'm crazy and all that stuff. And I was like, and how you want to do it? Just go in there and bring you something with a stick or something? And she was more like, no, I want to taste it warm. And I was like, oh, no, please. And I was like, I just remember it's kind of nasty. I have to go in there and take a shower after. Anyway. And she insists so much that I have to do it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to do it. And
Satcom uplink enabled.
so I couldn't go home and then go outside on the street with poop on a stick or my hand or whatever. And she's like, no, come on my house and you can do there and then just let me taste it. Let me see what it tastes like. And I was like, no, please, no. Anyway, she convinced me. And there you go, I'm in her bathroom. A couple hours ago, I was like an hour and a half ago. But I didn't feel like I wanted to go. And I was just waiting inside the bathroom, and she's like knocking on the door and, are you okay? Are you okay? You haven't escaped yet? And I was like, no, I'm here, but I just don't feel like I want to go. I don't
Enemy
have
SATCOM
the need
spotted.
to go right now. And she was like, oh, okay, just push it harder, And I was like, oh, come on. And okay, I was just, you know, just trying really hard. And then I just like, okay. And then I started to feel like something was coming out.
Guard dog killed in action.
And okay, so there you go. I put my hand, you know, inside the toilet and catch it while it was still warm. And okay, there you go. Here is with, okay, hold on. So I'm here with my piece of poop right here. It wasn't very big, but it was nasty. You know, I was with my piece of poop right here, and I'm walking outside the bathroom, and I was like, you know, like that. I didn't want to even look at it. And she was sitting in bed, and she was like, okay, what do you think of me? I'm eating poop, you know, from a guy, not even my poop. And I was like, bleh, bleh, bleh. It was bad. Just tears were coming out of my eyes. And hold on. Where's this guy? And I was with poop in my hand, and she was like, you know what, Pepe, just do me a favor. And I was like, I didn't want to look at it. That was bad. Then I was right here with poop in my hand, and she's like, I want you to try it. I want you to try it. Come on, taste it first. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Here it is. You taste it if you want to. I don't want. And I was throwing up, like, my tears were coming out of my eyes, and it was so nasty, guys. Oh, please don't ever do that. Anyway, I'm right here, and she's like, taste it for me. And like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not crazy like you. And she was like, come on, do it. So I was like, oh, it was so bad. So I couldn't grab it. Oh man, that was bad. That was so bad. Anyway, I grabbed a little bit of poop right there with my finger, and it smelled bad. Oh, that's so nasty. And then I finally was brave enough. I don't know if you can see it, guys, but I have tears in my eyes. It's just so nasty, and I want to throw up again. I threw up like 10 times a while ago. Oh, I need some air. Oh, I don't want to throw up again. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Anyway, I had some poop in my finger, and it was not much. It was just a little bit, and then I was like, and I couldn't help it. I started throwing up like crazy. You have no idea. In her carpet, it was nasty. It was nasty. You have no idea. And I was throwing up and with the stomach ache, and still with a piece of poop on my hand. You know, it's just some shit in my hand. And she was like, well, what does it taste like? What does it taste like? And I was like, what, are you fucking crazy? It tastes like shit. It tastes like shit. And then she gets mad, and she was like, oh, you see, you're mean. I knew I should have asked you. you are just a stupid guy, just making fun of everybody. And then the stupid bitch say, you know what? I don't want it anymore. You can have it all, eat it all. And I was like, fuck you, I don't want to deal with you anymore. And I walked out of the house just covering puke all over my house and all over my clothes. And so I went inside and take a shower. So bad. So bad. Guys, please, for your own sake, don't ever do that. It was nasty. I'll see you later, guys. And I'm sorry about this gameplay that sucked. I'm still, you know, thinking about that, and I don't think I'm gonna come out of it anytime soon. So I'll see you guys later. Just keep checking them out. I'll give you what happened to her next. I'll let you know in my next video what happened the next time I see her. So I'll see you guys later.